Imagine a rocket launch bright, audacious, full of promise. But then, just seconds in, it explodes. That's the story unfolding around Katie Porter right now. She was riding high, a media darling, a progressive favorite, a candidate many believed could remake California. But one viral meltdown, one flash of rage, and suddenly the trajectory changed. Today, we unravel the anatomy of that crash. We'll go back into her past, trace her rise, and then watch as the cracks show. Strap in, we're going deep.
Problems, and the state could lose. Get out of my.
I wanted to tell you that that's actually incorrect. It's not that it's electric vehicles, it's that if we don't make the commitments, I need to prepare this climate reporting.
Okay, it does. Okay, you also were in my shot before that. Stay out of my shot. Okay.
Prediction markets had her leading the California governor race with 40% odds. 2 days later, she's down to 16%. That's not a drop, it's voters ghosting in real time. And it wasn't policy that did it, it was personality. Fox News ran 20-plus segments in 48 hours. Google searches for Katie Porter spiked 10,000% overnight. And every single clip was the same, her temper, her tone, her unraveling in real time. Once you become the story, you're not the fighter, you're the fight. And in Porter's case, that fight looks ugly. The same woman who once torched bankers for bad math is now torching her own staff on Zoom. The same candidate who preached accountability is now dodging reporters and saying, I don't want to keep doing this. And then came the resurfaced divorce documents, her ex-husband alleging she once dumped boiling potatoes on his head during an argument. He claimed verbal abuse too, calling him an idiot. Unstable behavior, words you never want in a candidate's resume. She denies it. But perception is poison, and in politics, denial travels slower than a meme. Adam Carolla nailed it. California's like a Ferrari left out in the rain. Once beautiful, now rusting, and the people in charge keep denting the hood. Porter was supposed to be the mechanic, but instead of fixing the car, she's screaming at the pit crew. Think about it. Politics is pressure cooking on camera. Some leaders vent steam quietly, others blow the lid off. And when your brand is fighter, the line between passion and rage disappears fast.
But I hated her 6 years ago after this.
You're old school. You're an early adopter on the hate train.
And the yelling at the assistant part made me like her a little bit more. Wow. But I'm still angry over that. Wow. And then she tore into the bank for suggesting people save their money. Yeah. And I was like, oh, this nuts. Mm-hmm. She's nuts because it's the advice your grandfather would have said. Like if you said, I moved out of the house, I don't have any money, you go, stop going out to eat. Why don't you make yourself food at home? Yeah. Why don't you get a little exercise, take a walk, don't hire an Uber or a car. It was all grandfatherly, old school advice.
Remember that viral tweet? She built a brand on clarity, a whiteboard, a marker, and righteous math. But somewhere along the way, the marker started shaking. Aides say she's demanding, volatile, sometimes cruel behind the scenes. She says she's just passionate, and women get labeled angry for being assertive. Both things can be true, but when you're caught on tape snapping, the argument's already lost. Every candidate has bad days, but when your bad day looks like a tantrum, the voters remember the tone, not the context.
You're not going to do the interview with us?
Nope, not like this. I'm not. Not with 7 follow-ups to every single question you ask.
So here's the question. Is Katie Porter a passionate reformer cracking under pressure, or a walking anger management commercial running for governor? Maybe California deserves the fighter. Or maybe it's tired of watching leaders confuse fire for leadership? One thing's certain, the next time Katie Porter takes her shot, everyone will be watching to see if she aims or snaps. Smash that like button if you think leadership should come with self-control, and subscribe, because next week we're dissecting another meltdown they hoped you'd forget.